Welcome to Asites. I am Tamara, and today we're going to talk about Matthew. Why Matthew is in Asites, what is he doing here? He's going to explain you everything today in this vlog. So Matthew, introduce yourself.
Thank you, Tamara.
You're welcome.
We're doing this because I've presented a couple of other vlogs, but we don't actually know who I am. I've been living in the village now for about 1 year. I got to the village because the cultural association of the village were interested in finding ways to bring people to the village. I do a project in Heraclio city, half an hour from here, where I've been creating street art and doing a project to bring life back to an area called Lakos in the city. And the village were happy with what I was doing there and wanted me to do something similar. I'd actually been looking for a village to move to and create an artist residency. And after the village contacted me, I came to see the village and I fell in love. It's very beautiful. But like many villages in Crete, the younger people are moving to the cities, so the old part of the village was starting to empty out. So the idea is to make people aware of the village and get people to come up here and hopefully start to buy some of the old houses and bring life back to the settlement.
So Matthew, are you ready to show us around in our beautiful village, to show us the nice art on the walls? And
yes.
You paint them and what you are exactly doing here?
Definitely. It's a perfect day for it
nice.
too.
Yeah, it's beautiful weather. So let's go, Matthew.
Ladies first.
You're welcome.
On the wine dark sea of love, a galaxy of stars above. Sailing on the sea of love.
Came to our first painting. Now tell us who made it, which couple painted this beautiful painting and make this village more colorful.
So the couple that painted this painting have stayed with me 3 times in Heraclio, and they've done a painting in the city. And they're actually looking for a house to buy. They're at retirement age.
Here in Asites?
Here in Crete.
Oh, in Greece.
They've fallen in love with Greece, and especially Heraclio and Crete. But they're open to suggestions. And I said, come and spend a week in the village, and they wanted to do a mural. And at first they just wanted to stay for a couple of days and do a quick small mural. But they got here and they fell in love with the village. And I really like their particular style of art because they abstract the reality and bring key things from whatever they're painting into the art. This man here, he's a local called Nikos.
Oh yeah.
You always see him on his bicycle. He's like a monument to the village.
And from where they came, Matthew?
Well,
which country? From where?
From New York.
New York.
Yeah, they're actually quite established painters. Nostrum is looking at having a exhibition in the Metropolitan Museum shortly. Because of the coronavirus, everything's on hold. And John is very well known. So we were very lucky to have them come here and make some art.
Beautiful.
The keys in the painting, we'll do a vlog on this in the not too distant future. There's a bell making factory. So this symbolizes the bell making factory. There's a myth about fairies in the village. So they've put 2 fairies, I think. There's one fairy there and another fairy down here. Oh, and there's another bell. There's also 2 churches in the village, the big and the small church. I think this one must represent the large church, and this one's the very special church on the central square. It's a much smaller church, but it's so beautiful that it stays in your memory.
And the beautiful, the caves that we have.
Yes, this is the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
And also, this is a vulture, which we've seen in a previous vlog. So, this is the gorge. It's a really expressive way of depicting what we have here. The cemetery, a traditional thing in the villages, is to plant pencil pine trees around the cemeteries.
So everything from the village, they put it in one painting.
Yes,
It's really nice.
in a really contemporary way.
Really beautiful.
It
really
is.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Makes really colorful, like
Yes.
what you want to do.
Yes.
On the end.
Festa.
You're welcome. Matthew, tell us a little bit more. How did you end up on Crete, moving all your stuff and came here to live?
Well, I was living in Estonia, Tallinn, for 3 years before moving to Crete, and it was amazing. It was a really good place for I was working as a visual artist there, and loving it and doing quite well. But 3 years in Estonia? Have you been to Estonia?
No, I'm not planning to do it also,
Well,
sorry.
it's very special. It's very beautiful, Tallinn. It's
Yeah.
a UNESCO listed city, but it snows for 6 months of the year.
And you want the sun.
I wanted the sun. I'm from Australia. I like the outside life.
Of course, I understand
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
So that made you to come here to live and never ever doubt about it to go back?
Well, at first I quite liked the idea of every few years discovering a new city,
Yeah.
but Crete has stolen my heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to live
Like
anywhere else
mine.
like yours.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
mine
addictive,
too.
this place.
It is.
Yeah.
I never think about it to go back to Holland.
Yes.
No, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think also if you settle down here, that's your home.
Yes, it really is.
Now, Matthew, we came to the second beautiful painting. Tell us more about it.
So every summer the village has a village festival with music and performances and art. This year, because I'm bringing artists to the village, we invited Siru. She's quite a famous Japanese artist. We also had a local called Odysseus Grammaticakis come and play. And Siru's thing is that she does live painting performances. So within 40 minutes, Odysseus' music was timed with her painting. She completed the whole painting.
Yeah.
It was nice because all the children of the village were sat here and the older people were sat behind.
I was there.
You were there. Tell us about your
I was
experience.
there and it was beautiful. It was so nice. It's like she drags you in her painting. So
Yes.
you go with her. You see from nothing. It's with her hands moving on the music.
She sort of dances as she
dancing
paints.
and no shoes on.
Yeah.
Bare to the ground.
And the white gown.
And everything. It was like full of paint.
Yes.
It was lovely.
It
It was
was-
really a nice experience. Something
Yes.
that you don't see daily, and it was really, really nice.
Yeah, I'm
I
glad
really
you
enjoy it. I really, really enjoyed it. And
Bravo.
the kids also. The kids, they were stuck.
Yeah.
For the first time, I saw them sitting, no talking. That was already a
This
miracle.
is amazing.
It's a miracle. Really, really nice. Really nice. No, it was a really nice experience
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice.
Shining bright, adventure bound, sailing on the sea of love, sailing on the sea of love.
Matthew.
So this lady is another artist that has been to stay with me in the city before, and she wanted to come and experience the village. She calls herself a colorist. We had to be careful with the murals that we put in the village. Street art can be political,
Yeah.
have important messages. In the village,
You don't do that.
we don't need to do that. And
No.
also the village is so beautiful, it doesn't need big
No.
statements.
No.
So this painting is about what they do in the village. They grow grapes and make
Grapes,
wine, and they're very generous. They offer
Yeah,
so many products.
it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Small and beautiful.
Yeah.
With a message.
Yeah, so that's Ilona Strum. She's from Los Angeles, I think. I'm pretty sure she's coming back again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she can make another nice one.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Good job. Next one.
Next? Okay.
Next, we're gonna
Which
go
way
to
do
the
we
next
go?
one. Which one? Which way?
We'll go this way.
Okay.
Backtrack.
So now we came to the fourth one. Matthew, tell us more about this one.
So this is an American called Becca Allen. She calls herself Becca Joy. So
Nice name.
yeah, she's got a website. She specializes in nature. She wanted to do a painting that was more for the children. The school is just down the road here, so whenever the kids leave school, they walk past this painting. But we were lucky that the owners of the house were very happy for a painting. They said, do whatever you like.
Oh.
And it was really a
Nice.
treat for Becca when she was here, because Sula, who lives in the house, was so excited that she was cooking lunch for her and making coffee. And
Typical village
yeah,
style.
she
Nice.
became quite a part of the community when she was here.
Nice.
So the artist loved the experience, which is important because, you know, the artists come and they offer a gift.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm sure that Becca will come back.
Nice. And Becca is from?
America.
America.
Yeah.
Well, they come from America.
Lots come
Yeah.
from America. I think that doing artist residency is quite a fashionable thing.
Yeah. It's nice.
It
but
is
should-
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Matthew, we end up by the last painting. Can you tell us more about who painted and where he came from?
Sure. So this painting was done by an artist called John Palmer. He came last summer from America. He's up north of America in Oregon. He'd never been to Greece or Europe before, and he wanted to do a painting in the city, but I was really interested in him coming and doing something here in the village because his style is quite graphic, and I thought it would work.
He was the blonde guy.
He's a blonde guy,
I remember him.
young and quite crazy.
Yeah.
He washed his hair with soap, so he's quite big hair. And I brought him up here, and then he saw the wall, and we talked about a concept that had something to do with the men that play cards in the Cafe Neon. So the cards are blowing in the wind. It took John about 4 days to make the painting, and the Giannis, who runs the Cafe Neon, is so friendly and giving, and John likes a few drinks. So most days he would start the painting, and then slowly Giannis would offer him a beer, and the locals would buy him a free drink, and it just became quite an event just watching the painting happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And the locals, they helped also to paint the thing. Because it's quite a huge
No, but with artists it's better to let them have their own vision.
vision, yeah.
Yeah, the village did paint Cafe Neon wall here to match the
Just
colour
the
of the
normal
wall
plain
there.
colors and not like the art by themselves. They do it
Yes.
just prefer by themselves.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Nice, good. So let's go for a nice cold Greek coffee.
Bravo.
Let's go and sit down.
Yari, popo,
Ευχαριστούμε. Ευχαριστούμε. Oh, τι ωραίο.
So, we will have some raki here.
Raki. And in the meanwhile, I want to know, Spiros, how the people they think about here in the village about the art that's coming, all the colorful things, and how they're thinking, how they see it, the local people from here, and they live here, how they.
Yeah, they were very exciting, and they are exciting, and they really need to those artists to come here and create things on the walls. They're
They don't find it different, let's say, or like, oh, I don't want it, or. It's not like
no,
they
no, no, no,
have,
no, no, no,
they
no,
really
no.
accepting
Everybody
it.
were very excited When I asked them if they want to have a mural on the wall, they said yes, of course, and they were willing to help the artists.
They're open for it.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
important, yes.
It's really
It's been
important.
amazing how embracing they are of the project. Thank you for watching.
And don't forget to subscribe.